Dude, it's weird. I'm obsessed with Instagram to the point where it's like a problem, But when I go through the reels, it usually doesn't like cross my mind that it's a bad thing until like 2 days ago. I saw an Instagram reel where a woman was like, 10 ways to get your child to stop eating butter in the middle of the night. And my first reaction was, holy shit, I didn't know you could do that. I would have saved myself so much time midnight snacking if I knew that was a thing, dude. This takes work. This takes effort. Butter in the middle of the night? Yes, please. Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. It dumbfounded me legit, and I went up to my roommates, and I was like, did you hear about this shit? And one of my roommates was like, oh, no, that's normal. I eat butter in the middle of the night all the time. And then I asked my other roommate, and I was like, dude, do you eat butter? And he was like, hell no. But the roommate that said he does eat butter is skinny, and we're fat, so maybe that's why? I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to be going pro here, and I wasn't even working hard during Little League. That's all I'm saying. It's weird, dude. It takes effort, Anyway, that wasn't really a joke. That was me just kind of venting. It's weird. I think, like everything, butter takes effort to eat in the middle of the night, but it also I feel like it takes effort for a lot of different people to date. How do we feel about that, huh? Yeah. Most valid thing that'll be said tonight right there. Dating's weird for me. I don't know. I've had one girlfriend my entire life. I'm 21 years old. I look 34. I had one girlfriend. And it was a terrible relationship, and I've always sucked at it, but for some reason, I was always the friend growing up that gave the dating advice, which is really weird because I look like Peter Griffin. Man, you should tell her you're pregnant. That's a good example of what my advice is. No, it's weird. My dating advice is like an Instagram religious post, okay? Great message, unreliable narrator. You don't know who's running that Instagram page. You can't trust who's behind that, okay? At least at a real church, you can look a priest in the eyes while he molests you. It's a thinker right there. It takes a second to set in. No, I mean, strictly from a stats standpoint, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't get enough pussy to tell you how to get pussy, okay? I just don't. There are more billboards on I-90 for restore hair than times I've touched a woman, okay? That hurts my soul a little bit. God, it's like I'm at Thanksgiving all over again. Relatives in the back. Anyway. No, it's true, though. But you know what? I don't give up. I don't give in. That's who I am, okay? My Tinder page is like a Shen Yung show. Even if no one's coming, I'll still advertise. It's weird. That advertising is the main part of dating. It's the most important part, Marketing is all dating is. And I myself, ladies and gentlemen, am an entrepreneur. That's what I am, okay? I run CYD with some of my friends back there. I also recently started a babysitting business, okay? I run that babysitting business in tandem with my automotive exchange business. And I call the whole operation 1-800-KIDS-FOR-CARS. That's the joke. No, it's not. There's more. Kids for Cars is a great business, all right? It's a great idea, okay? For every year the kid that you trade in is, we'll give you a year of warranty, all right? If your kid that you turn in is 7 years or less, we'll give you a car that's been used for 7 months or less. Ditch the child, start driving wild. I really got to work on that pitch, I feel like. It's weird. Business has been booming, but I'm not allowed in a lot of residential areas anymore. I don't know what it is. Someone tell me why. I don't know. I don't know. I told that joke to my mom before I said it on stage, and she told me it was bad, so I should have listened to her. It sucks. It sucks being a comedian and living with people that are funnier than you, Like, when your parents are funnier than you, but you do it for a living, it really digs deep. Because all that bitch does is corporate Panera, all right? Not a lot of jokes going into the bread bowls. I don't know. I love my family. My family's weird, though. I will be honest with you. They're very strange. We're planning a family road trip for this summer, you know, because we're those white people. This is the crowd I'm talking to. I know you guys all go on your family road trips. Random shit was being thrown out during that, like random different things. And then my dad said that we should go to Mount Rushmore. Who the fuck wants to go to Mount Rushmore? Fuck Mount Rushmore. That place sucks. That's where newly divorced dads take kids that hate them, okay? I've seen a Goofy movie. Dude, someone looked at that beautiful mountain and was like, you know what this needs, George? A little bit of bulldozing and a whole lot of racism. And they delivered. Dude, the presidents on Mount Rushmore are the worst presidents in the world. I'll stand by that, okay? George Washington was known for 3 things: chopping down a tree, crossing a river, and giving half of all the black people in our America their last name, okay? If it weren't for that last one, he's just a beaver. Think about that, huh? Just a beaver. And then there's Abraham Lincoln, who did one of the most important things for all of American history, the Emancipation Proclamation. So important. But let's be honest, kind of looks like a child molester, okay? Honest Abe? Honestly, Abe, you should stop smiling. That looks weird. I don't like it, okay? And then there's Thomas Jefferson. Does anyone here know one thing about Thomas Jefferson? Put your hand down. Does anybody know? No one? Okay, beautiful. Dude, I will admit the gayest fact about me is that everything I know about Thomas Jefferson is from Hamilton, okay? Again, white family. Now, the only president I respect that's on Mount Rushmore is Teddy Roosevelt. Love Teddy Roosevelt. He's great. I love Teddy Roosevelt because while he was giving a speech, he got shot. And I think we should shoot every fucking president. Shoot all those motherfuckers. Yeah, I don't know. My dad is weird for wanting to go to Mount Rushmore. I think that's strange. But my dad's also a very weird guy. He's just, I mean, he gave birth to this. So he didn't do that. That was now that I'm thinking about it, that didn't happen. My mom would be that. But my dad told us growing up, he would tell us all these random weird shit. He's a bullshitter, you know? So he'd tell us all these random stories. And one of the stories my dad told me was that our house was haunted by the ghost of the policeman that built it. But he was friendly. He was a good policeman, which is the whitest man shit I've ever heard, okay? Don't worry, son. He has a body cam, okay? He typically uses a taser, though I don't know. You know, we should check it out. I didn't believe this shit ever. I never believed it until one night at around like 11, I'm falling asleep, I'm 7, and right past my front door, a white flash flies by. I was like, holy shit, that's the ghost of the friendly policeman. So I decided then and there I was going to capture that motherfucker, okay? I was going to take him to jail. So the next night, I get ready. I get all my Nerf weapons. I lay them out, okay? I play everything on the side. I creep up to the edge of that door. And sure enough, right around 11, the white flash is coming up. So I get right in the door and I'm about to pounce, but right before my eyes, I see it. A long arm swaying in front of me. I learned 3 things that night, okay? Number 1, my dad goes to bed at 11. Number 2, my dad goes to bed naked. And number 3, that wasn't his fucking arm. You know what the worst thing about seeing your dad's adult penis as a child is? Besides the nightmares? It's knowing that it'll always be bigger than yours. Okay, that's the worst thing. There's a moral to every story. You know what the moral of this story is? Sleep with your fucking door closed. That's the moral of this story. If I was downstairs eating butter like a good child, then maybe it wouldn't have happened. Sleep with your doors closed. That's all I'm saying. Who's ready to get this show started? Yeah.